Welcome. All right, do me a favor and see if there's any ability to chat on here. If you can chat, do me a favor. Chat something you're grateful for. Let's start to raise the energy in the room a bit. Do me a huge favor and chat for me. Welcome to the Power and Peace Facebook group. We'll allow a few people to trickle in here before I have a little bit of a talk, a little bit of a welcome to what we're going to be doing here on Wednesdays and in general in this group. Hello, welcome. Yes, hi Kay. Let's begin to build what I like to call a gratitude flood. So for the next minute or two, let's begin to type some things in that we're grateful for. Let's begin to raise the energy. Raise energy is super important. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for really good, nice, chill weather here in Los Angeles. The sun's not out today. It's nice and cozy, let's say. It's enjoyable. All right. I'm also grateful for a great place to live. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for you guys and the opportunity to connect to you with which is what we're doing here today. Let's begin to share. Let's begin to share. If anybody's in there, let me know what you're grateful for today. I would so appreciate it. All right, we're going to talk about the purpose of this group and what we're doing here in a minute. What are you happy for? What are you grateful for? Chat with me. I'm also grateful for my health. I'm grateful for this technology to be able to connect with you guys. All right, 30 more seconds. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm happy to be with you guys today. All right, it's a nice small crew where we can chat and discuss what it is we're going to be doing here in the Power and Peace Facebook group. It's a big welcome to you guys so much. If you guys don't know, this is a combination of the people who were in Drink Free January, which was a great 30 some odd person group, and the same thing that we did in Mental Fitness Month, which was March. It was a fantastic crew. And what we thought is we would keep the energy going, keep the combination of each other going and the ability to help each other in a group setting. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sharing, just like we did before, things that are working for us, things that are helpful to help us be better individuals. And the ultimate purpose of this group, of course, is using teamwork to achieve freedom. Freedom is the goal. Peace is the goal, right? Emotional freedom, spiritual freedom, this internal freedom that will then give us the capability to build the life that we desire outside of our bodies. You know, the things that we want, the way we want to communicate with people, our jobs, our careers, relationships, money, all of the good stuff. But the purpose of this group is to really build the inside so that we can then create whatever we want externally. And we do that as a team. We do that with group energy because 1 + 1 does equal 3, as Ray Dalio likes to say. You know things that I don't know. I know things that you don't know. And when we combine together, the sum is so often greater than its parts. And stuff is great. Things are great. I love to work for and achieve things. But how often is it that having that internal capability, that internal joy, that knowing that we're enough makes the journey so worthwhile, right? It makes the working toward the things worthwhile when we feel good together and when we feel good internally. So this group is for sharing. It's for sharing our inspirations. It's for sharing stories. It's also for sharing our desperation, right? Sharing what's difficult for us, what's tough, we share that too. You know, we walk as a crew and we walk together, one story at a time, one suggestion at a time, one inspirational thing at a time. Okay, our purpose in this group is to connect, because when you get better, I get better. It's one of the things I've been so fortunate to learn, is that so much of my joy comes from seeing people do well. So when you guys get better, I get better. And when I get better, you get better too. So what we're going to have, at about this time on Wednesdays every week, is this time for me to share things that are working for others that I work with and things that are working for me. If you guys know me, most of the things that I teach are things that I'm working on almost exclusively, and things that are helpful for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock Pacific. I'm going to share these stories with you, and I'm going to have the ability for you guys to share with me as well. We're going to have it'll be more Zoom-like also, where all of our faces are on camera sometimes as well. And that's good too, to be able to see you guys and feed off of your energy that way. So I do have a bit of a lesson for today. You know, today is mainly a welcome to say hello and thank you for joining. But I do have a lesson for today. I have something that I want you guys to think about, because it's something that I have been thinking about tremendously these past few weeks. And this is the law of reciprocity. Okay, the law of reciprocity states that what you give, you receive. And it's born out of this. It's born out of the focus of oneness. The point of it is this: you are me. You're not separate from me. So when I give to you, I'm giving to myself. You know, my ego, or the ego, wants to think that I'm all alone on this journey. And that's why it wants to compete. If somebody has something and I don't have it, if somebody has something, I can't have it, I should say, is something that an egocentric thought would be. So it's the ego's desire to attack that other person, or to give me mine. It's got to be me. It's got to be mine. So what I'm thinking about today, what I'm focused on so much lately, is the law of reciprocity. Giving to others is also giving to yourself. We are one on this journey. If we are one, it's so much simpler. It's so much easier to think that way. Somebody else's joy is my joy. Somebody else's wealth is my wealth. Somebody else's health is my health as well. If you guys know me, you know that I talk a lot about self-talk and what we say to ourselves, and how important it is to speak gratitude in ourselves, what we're grateful for, to speak love into ourselves. Because the understanding that we are enough, it cures so many ills, right? Knowing that we're enough makes everything okay. One of the ways we can do that also is to flip the script on it, and to see that the other person is okay, to see them as healthy. Today, I want you to consider the concept that seeing someone else as healthy and speaking that health and well-being into them comes back to you. It comes back to you. We're not separate. We are one with each other, and we're one with spirit. We're one with the universe. We're one with God Almighty, whatever you tend to call it, whatever you want to call it, your highest self. We're one with each other, and we're one with that thing. And I want you to consider that concept. And how do we do it? We use language, just like I always say. When you see someone who's sick, they don't have to be a friend. When you see someone who's sick, speak a blessing into them. Speak health into them. If you're, by yourself and you can do it, you can say something like, I see you as healthy. I see you as free. I see you as completely capable. And if you have to just say it to yourself because people are around and you can't do that, just say a simple blessing to them, to yourself. See them as healthy. See them as capable. See them as strong. Speak that blessing to them. That blessing to them is a blessing to you as well. When you see someone who's poor, when they don't have something, you know that they're having a tough time. Speak wealth into them. Bless them with your words. I see you as wealthy. I see you as having every single thing that you need. I see you as capable. I see you as able to work and take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your loved ones. Speak those words into them out loud if you can, or just silently to yourself. You guys, our self-talk is important, but we can use our self-talk to bless others too. And it's a double blessing. And here's why. They get blessed because you have that much power. You are connected to them. You're connected to the Most High. Your words matter. When you bless them, they're blessed, but it's a double blessing because you get blessed also because of this law of reciprocity. It also cultivates a feeling of what? It cultivates a feeling of enoughness. It always cultivates a feeling that there is enough. If you're able to speak blessings and wealth and health and well-being into other people, it cultivates this feeling within yourself that there's enough. Even our self-talk, when it's just about us, that's fine, obviously. But it even tends to think that, okay, I'm still getting mine. It's still about me. Okay, I got it. But when you speak health and well-being and joy into other people, it cultivates this feeling inside that there's enough for all of us. And all our ego stuff is not thinking that there's enough. That's all it is. It's thinking that there's not enough, but there is. Cultivate that feeling. See in others what we want to see in ourselves. That's the law. See it in them and you will be blessed with it too. It is a guarantee because we are one. The ego thought that we could not be together with others, and it created this individuality, this fear. But that's not truth. It's just ego. Okay, and I'll end on this. It's a great talk it's a great quote by Eckhart Tolle, one of my favorite authors. And this quote will create a new heaven and a new earth. Understand this point that he says, highly conscious beings who are aware of their connectedness with the source and each other would inhabit a world that would appear as a heavenly realm. Again, highly conscious beings who are aware of their connectedness with source and with each other would inhabit a world that would appear as a heavenly realm. That's how we create a new heaven and a new earth. See ourselves as connected with each other. See ourselves as connected with source. And then you will begin to see that all around you. We have the power. We always did. We only thought that we didn't. That's where all the fear and all the drama came from. We only thought that we didn't. But we have it all. We're connected with each other and we're connected with source. That's the thought I want to leave with you. That's the thought I want to leave you guys with today. So let's build this new heaven and new earth. Let's connect in this group. Start to sharing it. Share stories that are working for you. Share stories of inspiration. Share stories of hope. Share difficulty. I'm going to be doing a lot of coaching in this group, back and forth, connecting with people who are doing well and who are having a hard time, okay? So let's begin to connect. Welcome to the Power and Peace Facebook group. Thank you so much for joining me today, okay? Be well. Blessings.